Well, I'm in the middle of a duty right now. I was hoping I'd be able to finish it before going live, but nope. Well, actually, I was mainly hoping that I could get my Bard class quest done, but ended up having a solo duty, so I'll start off the stream finishing that. So, and then we're gonna go and grind out some stuff in Bajja. So that's gonna be basically what the stream is today. Once I get done with this solo duty, I'll turn on some music because it's gonna be grinding out stuff, which isn't exactly entertaining. So, or at least not for everybody. So, yeah. Actually, I kind of selected for when those come up. Honestly, I understand the desire to have... Yeah, of course he's... How was he able to fire if I'm not able to fire through that? That's dumb. But yeah, I understand the desire to have, like, the solo duties and everything. Most of them are just kind of annoying. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one. And, like, maybe if you're, like, really... Honestly, even if you're invested in the storyline. I don't read a lot of the storylines for my jobs right now. I'm planning to eventually go back and read them. Because you can do that. But, like, even the ones that I was, like, somewhat invested in. still didn't really enjoy it that much. Partially because there was, oh well, I deal with the 3 guys I can AoE. But part of that probably had to deal with me not understanding some of the mechanics I was supposed to do in one of them. I was hoping I could jump and see over that enough. Because yes, you can do that, which I think is really funny. Because you're technically in line of sight for that split second that you do the action. But yeah, honestly, I actually fully read the Red Mage storyline. And like, honestly, even then, a lot of the duties I just found boring. So. And yes, I'm very bad at playing Bard because I need to keep my dots up, but where I haven't dealt with dots in quite a while, I forget to make sure that they stay on. But it doesn't matter, we're about to finish it, so. See, like, I understand why you might want to do some stuff, like the tanks, you know, needing to teach them about mitigation or interrupting stuff, and like, I would expect you to, you know, have something similar for like Bard and Dancer and everything, because they also have an interrupt. But like, you kind of don't, or at least I don't remember you having to do it. But like, I don't know, I just don't enjoy them. I just find them annoying. But like I said, yeah, we're doing metal farming again, which is going in and basically doing a whole bunch of fates. Also levels up our characters, so we might, I don't know. We may or may not be able to get Machinist max level today. And if we do, I do have Dancer available to go in. So I'll probably swap those out. I did buy a bunch more fragments. Now watch, I'm not gonna get a single one from these. Really? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Got 5 more. That's what I literally bought them for, was Essence of the Beast, and we got 5. That's kind of annoying that my luck would be that bad. And sadly, those are actually like kind of on the more expensive side. Mainly because they only come from one specific thing in this area. And it's not really, well, it comes from one specific thing. And that one specific thing only has a chance of dropping them. And then you can't really farm it because it's basically time-based. So that's the reason that they're a little bit more expensive than others. So, but I do have quite a bit of skill, so I'm generally fine. Just because I've been doing like maps and everything like that. And yeah, just generally trying to get a bunch of money. So Actually, give me 2 seconds, guys. Alright, there we go. We're back. Forgot to change some things in my settings. Okay, we got at least 1 point of damage in. We get credit. Which I think's kind of a funny mechanic in this game. As long as your party gets credit, you get credit. But if you don't attack at all, you don't get any credit. So you have to do at least basically 1 point of damage to get any credit at all. So yeah, as you guys can see, some of these people have basically what I'm going for. The Emblazoned is the title for getting all of these to 10, which one person in our party has. But yeah, you can see I'm at 4, 8, and 1. But I mean, it's still gonna take a while. Because yeah, to get 10, all 10 of them, I believe it's like 600. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 600 million. And as you can see, I'm at 8. I've got quite a bit. But thing is not sure if we'll get credit. I got silver credit, which kind of sucks. Another thing about this, if your group's late to the party and somebody has, you know, max stuff and is actually using their actions and everything, pretty high chance you won't get credit at all. At least very little credit. But yeah. And, well, I don't know. With the amount of stuff I have, I probably could have gotten one of them to max. The 10. Oh, Valor, which I have at 80. The red buff. I did not mean to use that. But, I probably could have got that to the 10, the full 10. But, that to take out. But the thing is that they slowly increase the amount. Well, you trade 20 million in at a time to get 3 proofs of metal, which you can see I have 0 over here. And higher the ray count, which is what those buffs are actually called, the more proofs of metal you need. So like for the first two, I believe they only cost 1. 3 and 4 cost 2 each. 5 and 6 cost, I think, 3. 7 and 8 cost 4, and then 9 and 10 cost 5. So, is this no, it's there are duels in here, which are 1v1s against some of the actual people in here. But to be invited to do one, you have, well, to be challenged to do one, I should say, you have to actually complete specific ones of these, which are called critical engagements. And you have to do them without messing up a single mechanic. Which some are super easy to do and some are very difficult to do, so. But yeah, and as you guys can see, I'm already up to 3 million, so. It doesn't take a lot to get, you know, a couple million. But to get the full, you know, 600 million you need takes quite a while, so. Like, for instance, I think all but like a level, maybe a level and a half of Dark Knight from 71 to 90 I did in here, and I'm still not fully got all of them, basically. But this is a good place to level up other classes, which is probably the person that has the full stacks of everything is in here, if I had to guess. It's either they're wanting to level up classes, they're still needing to do some of the duels to get the to get their field notes or whatever they're called. Or they could be in here for grinding things, but or farming things, I mean, but don't seem to be doing that since they're in our party, so I highly doubt it's that. But yeah, and some of these, the first couple of times you do them, it's kind of annoying, but a very bad RNG there. Most of the time you can just swap back and forth between two of them. That time I had to actually move to one of the other ones. Like full out move. I'm literally one of the few people that didn't get targeted. That's kind of surprising. It also has been a little while since I've done, like, actual machinist as well, so I'm probably gonna make quite a few mistakes. So. I hate this one so much. It's so easy to mess up. I've just resolved to just not attacking at this section, since your character turns to attack. And we're probably about to get challenged to a duel, so... Yep. I'm not doing any of the duels, because I don't know how to do them. And some of them require specific actions for you to have, which are these. Yep, I always forget that that one's glitched. And you can't walk up that one. Well, they finished it before we got there. Nice! That's honestly the one thing I absolutely hate about this area. I was like, yes, they give us all these overpowered skills, which means one person, or like 2 people, can just take down the entire boss in the time it takes you to get there. And then that, minute or so you spent running there is just gone. Completely useless. And as you can see, there's no real spawned in right now. There's the duel, which hopefully someone will actually do and actually finish it. How long until... No. I think we've got time. Yep, wasn't watching his cast bar. That's another thing that like slightly annoys me about like higher level stuff in this game. Is it's not about, being able to react to mechanics or stuff like that. It's about literally requiring to know mechanics. Yep, I forgot. I'll try. Because yes, they can kill the person on the duel like instantly. Almost. Again, one of the bad parts about being able to, they might not. I think most people go in as summoner red mage. But yeah, if they win the duel, so the player wins the duel, everybody that's standing nearby gets a buff for the amount of metal they get. Which is why we're all standing here, because we all hope that they win and we get the buff. But yeah, I don't know any of the mechanics of the duels. Apparently, the ones in the first area, which is the Bosgen Southern Front, or Bosgen, I don't know how you actually pronounce it, because I don't think it's ever voice acted. But, or at least if it has, I can't remember. But, yeah. Apparently you can kind of cheese those. And, like, kill them in a few seconds, so you don't really need to worry about mechanics. Did they die to the outer edge fire? No. And I don't have a re-raiser. That sucks. I may just actually manually respawn. That's kind of surprising. The reason you don't want to respawn in here is when you, first of all, when you just flat out die anyways, you lose a certain amount of metal. And since that's what a lot of people are in here grinding for, that kind of sucks. But you lose even more. Yeah, this is going to finish before I get there, probably. Yep. That was partially my fault. I should have just left whenever I saw that they probably weren't doing well. But if you respawn, it takes even more of your metal and a substantial amount more. So most of the time you wait for somebody to res you. Which is why I put so many resistance phoenixes. Which allows me to res people even though I'm not a healer, or for some reason 2 out of 3 casters. Because poor old Black Mage just doesn't get a raise, but Red Mage and Summoner both do. So. Which is really funny, because those are the only 2 classes I really main, so. How is there not a single tank in here that has their tank stance on? Like, not a single one. Because I just about pulled aggro. Well, I did have aggro on some. But honestly, what kind of sucks is you get an achievement. Sorry, my voice was going up there. An achievement for collecting all the field research notes. Like I said, is another reason people could be still doing this. But to do that, you basically have to do some of the duels. Because some of them you can get from doing the skirmishes, stuff like that. But some of them have a very low drop chance if you do them, versus if you complete the duel, I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed drop. But yeah, I think some of them you actually have to. It's required to get some of them. As you can see, I'm missing 2, which I don't think is 1. 11, that one I actually have, but it's doesn't have a picture for some reason. 17, which I believe is 1. I think 11's 1 too. Missing 37, which I think is 1. I think basically all the ones that I have left require ones. And as you can see, I'm missing 6. Actually, all but I think 2. I think 2 comes from a skirmish, but haven't been lucky enough to have it spawn and me finish it and it drop. So. But yeah, I do plan to eventually try and get them all. Mainly because I want the achievements and I want the mount and everything. But I'll probably start working on that, like, either whenever I get them all the rays, or I'm getting close. So I feel like it probably helps some. I don't know if it scales based on those, or if it just expects you to have a certain amount or something. But like I said, I think it'll be easier with them. But yeah, and like I said, there are videos out there about people cheesing the fights. So seems like the first half of the field notes you can get fairly easily. This one's an interesting fight because I actually very much do need to pay attention to the cast by this time. It's right there. Can interrupt one of their casts. But yeah, and another reason that I want to have forays, which if people know about this game, you can see what mount I'm on. This is for clearing Delubrum Regine, don't know how you actually pronounce it. But Delubrum Savage, which I've done exactly once, so I could get this mount. But I plan to try and clear it a couple more times at least. But I plan to do it once I have like forays. So I hate how wonky targeting is when something dies, like right before you try and use one of your actions or cast a spell. Because for some reason it takes the input, because you can see the key on screen actually, you know, go like gray. But it won't auto target anything, even though I have it set to auto target. But like, I don't know, there's a really weird range where it will actually work correctly, and then sometimes it doesn't. I don't think we haven't gained a level yet. I will say this is supposed to be used for like 71 to 80. Because the max when this came out was 80. So you still can use it, but it takes a little bit longer to level. Boy, is it taking its time to spawn another skirmish. There we go. I didn't clear out my inventory. I mean, it technically doesn't matter. Because what I'm going for doesn't exactly matter. But inventory space? Well, technically, though, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm not thinking straight while talking. If I get any of the field notes that I need, which I'm not sure if there's actually any in Zadnor that I actually need. But it's been a little bit since I've actually looked at what actual field notes I need. Oh boy, oh no, it wasn't me, it was that guy. We got 38 people in here. Well, at least 38 people. Because that's how many are registered for it. And these are supposed to scale based on the amount of people that are in here. Including the skirmishes and everything. So, those people that are able to instantly wipe the skirmishes. Just realized they are supposed to take, oh, we're up to 40 now. Supposed to take 40 people. Well, not exactly 40, but a substantial amount of people. And they're still just taking them out like they're nothing. Oh boy, this is kind of an annoying one. There's a chance that I won't actually be selected for the duel if this one has a duel. I can't actually remember. Because I don't think every single one of the CEs have a duel. And honestly, there being a large amount of people here kind of sucks for this. Let's see, how's he gonna cut it? Oh, I don't think I'll get hit here. Barely didn't get hit. As you can see, a lot of people did get hit. Oh boy, there's things. Yep, this aspect I absolutely hate. Honestly, typically by now we would have gotten him down. I was gonna be real upset if I get hit by that guy. Oh, that was... Okay, I need to remove stuff out of my inventory. Oh, there was a duel. No. Which if you end up deciding to do the duel and you don't get chosen, because once again, only one person can do it. You do get notoriety, which improves your chances to get chosen next time. And so, since I have notoriety 1, kind of don't want to take my chances on accidentally getting chosen for it. What else can I get rid of? This is always a constant struggle for me. Just trying to clear out stuff from my inventory. Rock salt I can probably get rid of. I think clear prisms you can get from somewhere else. Well, my inventory is already a mess, so... Actually, I really need to put these pixie wings up for sale. Like I said, I've been farming stuff for Gil, which is why I've, over 16.5 million. Wanted to do another super easy farm to get some Gil. These sprites. You could do reflect farming, just like in Eureka in here. Which basically is you running around without any armor on, and use a skill, well, one of these actions, which is called Reflect. Oh, I forgot to join this. Called Reflect, which reflects back any type of magical damage to the person dealing the damage. And since sprites do all their damage in magic damage, basically force them to kill themselves. And since they're, difficult to kill because they're, rank 5, usually give I don't know what that person's interacting with. But give some of the forgotten fragments, which is how you get some of the actions. And you can sell those on the market board for money. I don't think I've farmed any of the stuff in here. At least for money. I have done a farm in here. Oh, I do know this ones. At least I think I do. Facial will eventually put down spikes. Not spikes, but like crystals into the ground. And you have to get behind a specific colored one based on like what color they boss shows. Yep, there's Shardfall. Man. Got a perfect position there. It's opposite of whatever color the boss is. This is why I get behind. Or, nope, I guess I'm wrong. Apparently it's the same color. Honestly, this game really should be consistent about which color they should use. Because some bosses you need to do the opposite color, some you need to do the same color. I don't remember what this is. Oh, these are just balls that will constantly deal damage. And there's small AoEs around them. I will say one good thing about having this many people. There's somebody bound to know what they're doing. And you can just, you know, I'll stand behind them. And there we go. Oh! And I earned an achievement for doing so many critical engagements. It's honestly really fun. Why am I not? Oh, there's two identical. Well, I guess they're not identical, but two areas with tiny little paths leading out. That's kind of crazy. Got another minute and a half. I am so close. What? I am like slightly over 500 XP away from leveling up. That's crazy. I think that's the closest I have ever been to leveling up. So no matter what, if I finish the skirmisher, I do the CE, I should be able to, I should get my level, which will be what, 86? Yep. Oh, fuck this. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that in half a minute. I don't remember this mechanics like at all. Actually, maybe I do. I think we get away from them and then get in. And there's one where you have to like get behind them or something. Yeah. Maybe I'm just wrong about everything tonight, guys. Reduces everybody's health down low. It's typically a healer check. And, you know, actual content. And this place is just a pain in the ass. Which is why the essences are slightly required here. Because most people aren't going to have, you know, actual healing. And even if they're playing healers, they'll likely just not heal you and just focus damage. Which kind of sucks, but it's also a kind of annoying. Oh, yep. Well. Yep. I didn't see which ones. Got very lucky there. But yeah, sadly, most healers won't heal you in here. Which kind of sucks. Well, that's fun. No, I think our healer's actually healing. Which is kind of surprising. I've seen so many people in here as a healer not healing at all. And honestly, I have not healed in here yet. I'll probably eventually try and level up Sage in here. This is gonna be. I tried playing it for a little bit and completely just got screwed. That it had been far too long since I had run Sage. That's not gonna matter because it's gonna put us at a percentage. But I should be able to do this. And hopefully reduce some of the damage. Somebody's taken a bit to actually be able to heal. I really hope that doesn't lead to a duel. At least a duel for one of the ones that I have yet to get the field notes on, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get that one completely down. Oh, somebody died over here, so I was asking for a raise. A raise, my friend. Now please select the big bad. Also, another super annoying glitch. Notice how my my cursor's not on top of that, but it still has the tooltip. For some reason, using items in the Lost Holster, like, keeps the tooltip up sometimes. Which, yes, and this stuff is, you know, completely fine and easy to deal with. Even if it gets, like, directly in your way, you can generally get by with not being able to see, you know, 90% of your screen. But the Lubrum Regine, or Regine, however you say it, even normal mode, if you fail mechanics 3 times in a row, you just die. Plain and simple. And that visual glitch happens in there too. So not being able to see in there is a lot more detrimental. And it's really annoying because I use casters. I use summoner in there. Yeah, I'm a Chad that plays summoner because it's super easy now and way less intimidating than it was before the rework. But yeah. Actually, no, I play red mage in there. Me forgetting which class I actually play. I played red mage in there, but still, the general consensus remains. A lot of your stuff to buff your attacks ends up boosting the MP costs, the amount of mana it costs to cast. Well, to counteract that, they have ethers. I'm pretty sure is what they're called. And yeah, it's another item you use from there. And yeah, it glitches out all the time for me, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So so is he really gonna come all the way over here? Well, oh boy, somebody's already started it. I started 70, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So there's a Reaper in here. And I'm like, isn't that a bit out of the range? And then realized, yeah, it starts at 70. You need to be 71 to get in here. And honestly, this is the place that a lot of people level DPS. Because DPS queues are absolutely insane. So, instead of, you know, having a much, honestly, probably similar amount of XP for waiting, you know, 7 minutes, and then having a a 20 to 25 minute dungeon run, you can just go in here. You don't have to, you don't have to wait on queue. Nothing like that. And so a lot of people use this place to level DPS. Me, I leveled it. I used it to level tanks. Because I don't like tanking. And that is 100% how I'm going to level up all of my other tanks. I think I leveled Warrior like the proper way. But like that was about it. Yeah, this is the one that like really weirdly scales the difficulty up. I was saying that it scales based on the amount of people that are here. This one for some reason like scales it very heavily. So it becomes a much more annoying fight the more people you have. Like if we had like half the people, we would guaranteed already be done with this. A lot of people don't realize you can actually stand in this one. You can see it doesn't do anything to me. Because I think... could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure right before it goes off, when you're friendlies, which is like blue AoE, goes off first, which kind of like protects you. At least I'm assuming that's the reason it doesn't do damage to you. Up to 8 million. Yeah, going for about an hour. But yeah, and you can tell just from that. We started at about, I think, 1.5 maybe. And we're only at 8 in an hour. And like I said, you need 600 to fully get everything. So yeah, this is quite a grind to get to it. But I definitely want to have at least some more of Sucker, which is this one. As you can see, grants increased healing potency. And the reason for that isn't for doing actual healing. Well, it's slightly to deal with healing. Askers for dealing with Delubrum use a healing spell to apply a buff. So I believe that works with that. But one of the main reasons is tanks healing. Like Gunbreaker, pretty sure has both a self-heal and a self-applied shield. And their normal rotation. Normal 1, 2, 3 rotation. And I'm pretty sure the buff applies to that. So. And then you have that might be the only one actually attacking this. No. Our Dragoon friend is. Normally you want to focus this guy because he's the one that puts out basically the only thing that kills people in this, which is the proximity-based meteors. Which is what's going off right now. I'm gonna riz this guy. I'm gonna get a chance. I might die here. No. It's taking forever to actually give me a chance to res him. Don't know why. My flamethrower out. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a dot. As you can tell, I've not played Machinist a whole lot. That was really weird. And this is what I was saying about... Actually, I don't know if I said it or not, but actually I don't think I did. This place is just awful in your inventory. Because you get the fragments, and then you get the field notes as well. And they just fill your inventory. Yep, and there's some more. Honestly, I really should just get rid of some of this stuff. Honestly, yeah, I know what I'm gonna get rid of. I was doing tank mount farming. Requires you to do so many dungeons, so many high-end dungeons, and basically you can farm in a party of 8 people. One of the dungeons that count for 2 different achievements. You can do it with a full party of level 90 tanks in about 30 seconds each run. Is what a lot of people actually run. To do it, and I got, honestly, where I got all those from was only like, I think 50 runs, 50 or 60 runs, and you need 2 and 300 because there's 2 different achievements. One is 200 dungeons, and one is 300 dungeons. So I mainly just collected it because it gives you stuff for your Grand Company seals, and since I'm still trying to level it and use my squadron to actually do things, I kind of need them. Which is, you know, a bit annoying, but I mean, they aren't too hard to come by. Surprised to get hit by that, honestly. I'll be honest, this boss kind of sucks. Once again, looks like this is another one that doesn't scale very well with the amount of people. Most of the time you can get this guy down fairly easily, but hopefully he can heal himself, because actually, well, he's not in my party. Man, I really wish your AoE stuff applied to people outside of your party. There's a lot of, like, just your party mechanics that I don't agree with. And a lot of them comes in the fact whenever you're tanking. Like, for instance, in Alliance raids, where there's 3 different parties that are all linked together and supposed to be working together, you can't shirk onto anybody, not in your party. I'm pretty sure you can't, God, what is it, Etheric Mimicry is a blue mage spell. The Black Mage Gap Closer. I forget what it's called exactly. That, I'm pretty sure you can't do with Alliance members. It's only party members. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I think should work and just people inside your dungeon. Oh, well. That, okay. I got obliterated. We didn't even get full credit on it. That kind of sucked. But yeah, shirk, for those that don't know, is basically what you do to DPS that you don't like. At least a lot of the people that are mean will say that. Basically, it diverts your enmity to someone else. And it's useful whenever you need to do a tank swap or something like that. And like, yeah. Well, some of the dungeons, you know, might accidentally pull off somebody, or, you know, some reason you need to shirk it onto somebody else. One of the other tanks, basically. And, yeah. Can't do that with the other tanks that are in the dungeon. Because they're not part of your party. They're part of your alliance. And honestly, it annoys me so much that it works that way. Even though, yes, I said earlier in the stream, I don't tank. I do it for Alliance raids, because there's 2 other tanks. They could handle it. You'll be fine. At least that's my thought process whenever leveling in Alliance roulettes. Because honestly, what it should be is whichever the tank has the best gear. That's who should be main tank. Are the people that are more comfortable. The amount of people I have seen in level 90 gear, this is the highest level gear in the entire game, doing level 50 dungeons, probably doing roulettes, with, you know, highest level gear, you know, stuff like that, not being main tank. It's just absolutely insane to me. Me, I jump in, barely able to get into the dungeon with level 50 gear. You're over here, highest level of the entire game, and you're wanting me to be main tank. Like, come on. That's happened a few times to me. I think there's a few times one of the tanks had level 70 gear, but I think they actually main tanked, so. Oh, that guy just died. Not sure how that happened, but okay. Maybe he had aggro for a second. I don't know. A lot of other people were complaining, and I completely get it, that a lot of the tanks in Bosja, or Bosjan areas, this is one, just, don't turn tank stance on. Alright, there we go. Oh, well. We're about to have even more issues trying to get appropriate credit. Another person just left our party. Oh, it's me and a healer. And that red mage apparently just isn't here. Oh, they're over here, so. Looks like they're coming, and surprisingly, they'll probably have enough time to make it. So. Yep, they did have enough time to make it all the way over here. Oh boy. Time for me to take a lot of damage. But I'll heal. Just by attacking him, so it doesn't exactly matter. Well, we're about halfway from being able to get some more proofs. But I'll be honest, kind of getting tired. Like, I don't know, the past like week I've just been a lot more tired than usual. And then there were two while they're just resetting their instance. So, who knows, they might post in chat when I get back. Well, he just fucking died. That's nice. Oh, there's a... Yep, and we're about to have another one. And they're dead again. I honestly can't blame them. This place is not forgiving. I'm so used to flying. I just instinctively hit space whenever I mount up. God, I really wish there was a way to know, like, what things have actually been spawned. You know what? I'm gonna... Is everybody here already in a party? Probably. We've all kind of been turning around for a while. Yep. I'd be hopping to a different party. Maybe not, but didn't reply. Oh man, I just realized the person's not even max ranked, so. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This music about to put me to sleep, man. This is supposed to be a hype tracks. I only got far too much piano in it for me to. I guess it's not real piano, but like, I don't know. That one just gonna put me to sleep. That might be the only one. Actually, AoEing things. I'm so glad I'm playing a class that can do this. Because I could not fucking imagine trying to play Black Mage and getting that. You just basically wouldn't be able to do anything. Those that don't know, Black Mage is like the only caster that doesn't really have any instant cast stuff. So you're basically forced to stand in one place the entire fight. For the most part, like, there are some skills that let you cast certain things, like, instantly, but it's, like, not the norm. Only got 13 now, so. Even with just the two of us, we're still getting gold now, which is pretty nice. I think a lot of people left after Dell. Wow, we almost have 99999. Still on 86? Yes, we still are. Yeah. It looks like we've finally gotten into the rut of, because we've seen about all the fates that will likely spawn. Because to get any of the other ones to, you have to kill certain enemies. And they only spawn once every hour. Man, I guess we like just barely hit the amount of people that we need to make this a really annoying fight. Because I think like under 10 people, this fight is a complete breeze. Or it could be, well, I think the couple of times that it's been a complete breeze, I've had people that don't have a lot of raise anyways, so. Oh. My teammate died again. My party member died again. Oh, well, I'm out of cures as well. That's nice. Might be, ranking up. Because they're not levels. Up, up. love to party, so. I'm the person that has had the most metal, I should say, out of this group. Well, they just died. Well, they were standing directly on top of it, so no wonder. Guys, when there's a proximity, you should run away from it. You guys should also, you know, actually be attacking the thing that basically is the only thing that kills people. How do more people not realize as soon as we take this out, we don't have to deal with the thing that kills people? Like, should be the main target. Everything else can wait. Here's gonna be another one. Because people have not been focusing on it. I don't know. So many people don't know how you get things to spawn in here. And to be fair, I didn't know for the longest time. You get things to spawn besides the, like, 4 fates that just randomly pop up, or 4 skirmishes that randomly pop up. You have to kill 4th Legion stuff. That's a requirement to get most certain skirmishes to spawn. And those certain skirmishes then lead to the CEs, critical engagements. And like I said, I didn't know that for the longest time either, so can't blame people. There's not a whole lot of guides or information out about that stuff. It's a bit hard to know. Give me 2 seconds to scroll through something real quick. Sharing some of the stuff. Person that kind of introduced me to how that stuff works. Well, shit. Just barely wasn't able to do it because I was trying to share the stuff, which kind of sucks. Excuse me. I was gonna turn around as soon as I get behind it. Nope. Yep. I'm back to this guy. Actually, I don't know if it's a guy or not. And back to this individual. See, now we have fewer people. This is an absolute breeze. So, you know, we might even kill him before. I'll kill it. Killed them before. Yep, it goes on. I should have that mount. Pretty sure that mount's from ocean fishing. Which, I gotta say, is the only sane way to level fishing in this game. Is if you do it by actual, It's the only, It's the only sane way to level fishing, because if you do it just fishing in the overworld, you are insane. But this is also coming from me, who despises fishing in this game entirely. It is the absolute worst gathering job. And this is coming from somebody who has leveled all the gatherers as well. Oh, there's a Reaper over here. Yep, and they just... Oh, they're in our group. I'm gonna mark it this time. I hope people actually listen to me. I doubt it. No, it seems like some people are actually listening. Either that or the other machinist already knew that you should take that out first. It's really funny if you kill him while the meteor is going off. It will stop the meteor. See? Just like that right there. See how long it can actually... Well, that didn't last long at all. I said, let's see how long my flamethrower can last before I have to actually move. Oh, we might get to 87. And then it was just us two machinists. Oh, never mind. Is it gonna be me and this gunbreaker? Which is absolutely the canon choice. This guy might be leaving. He just unlocked a Dal, which is the special critical engagement of here. But the special ones don't spawn if you're in what's known as a dead instance. Which, I believe we're currently in. Which kind of sucks for this guy. Which also means if it's a dead instance, like I think it is, yeah, we might need to leave if I plan to stream for much longer. Because like I said earlier in the stream, you don't want to have to actually respawn. You want somebody to raise you. And with a dead instance, new people don't come in, so if everyone leaves, you have nobody to res you. How many people? Now only 6. Man, instance didn't even last the full 3 hours. You can see I still have over an hour left in here. I believe your timer starts at 3 hours. I think I might try and get to, what is it? Yeah, I'll try and get to 70 to 7 to 87. And then I'll probably end stream because I'm honestly pretty tired right now. And I was slightly too late on that. Let's see, does he know how to interrupt? Oh, yeah, he does. I wasn't gonna let us die, but I was wondering if he'd actually interrupt or not. Really weird. The only two classes, I'm pretty sure, that have an interrupt are tanks and ranged DPS. It just seems really strange to me. For any of those wondering, that's another way you can bait that mechanic. That doesn't have a very high chance of you running it into somebody else. I think I need like 2 more critical engagements. And then we'll be leveled. Which honestly, compared to leveling from 71 to 80 in here, 80 to 90 is just awful. But it's a lot better if you have, you know, if you have a good group of people that know what they're doing. Well, it's about to be me trying to run this solo, so let's hope I don't die. But luckily, since this is the land of the gunbreakers, that's my wrong button. Since this is the land of the gunbreakers, they typically actually tank for you. But you can pull off them just like you can a normal tank. Like I just did, just now. Now they're aggroing me. God, I'm so close. Yep. One more CE. Or not CE, one more skirmish. And yeah, I'll level up and then honestly probably gonna end stream because I'm tired even though it's only 8 o'clock. I did wake up really early today for some reason. And which really sucked because I was planning to like sleep in super late this morning. Because honestly, my sleep's been kind of bad the past like week or two. But no, my body's like, hey, you're gonna wake up at like, it was like 6:30 or 7. Which I normally wake up at 6 for work on the weekdays. So but yeah. So I'm quite tired. Now I can flamethrower, and I don't think they do AoEs. Well, I was immediately proven wrong. That's real good. Honestly, with Essence of the Beast, which I can't actually, I can't remember. Or Spirit of the Beast. Actually, I think it's Essence before you use it. But as you can see, pretty easy to do stuff in here, even without like a tank job or anybody to pull aggro off of you. Which is a lot of people actually kind of like Bosja, the Bosja areas, because you can actually solo them and don't really need anybody. I mean, yes, you're probably gonna need them if you die to raise you, but as long as you actually know what you're doing, kind of doesn't matter. At least for the skirmishes. And there we go. Leveled up. We're at 87. And yeah, that's the wrong button. Teleport to base camp. Even though I don't have my 20 million. But we're close. We're at 13. 13 and a half, but as you can tell by that yawn, yeah, I'm quite a bit tired. So yeah, get an end stream here. If you enjoyed me kind of just talking and or jammed out to the music or enjoyed in any way, leave a like, subscribe. I'm probably gonna do more content around this or around Final Fantasy. There's supposed to be another like what's it called, adventure foray or whatever Bosja and Eureka is counted as. I forget the exact name. But there's supposed to be another one coming in the next expansion. So I'll probably do more content whenever that comes out. And there's probably going to be a lot of people like actually in it constantly because it's, brand new. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the content, there might be some coming whenever Downtrail releases. Which I forget exactly when the like projected release time is. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell if you want. I'm not going to make you. Socials are in the description, including a Discord server if you want to, play some Final Fantasy with me sometime. It's a lot more fun with friends, I'll say that. Yeah, maybe we can grind out some Bosja and some metal together. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So see you guys.